Are we living in the last days? The question of whether we are living in the last days is complex and can be approached from various perspectives: religious, philosophical, scientific, and sociopolitical. Here's an overview based on these viewpoints. Last days perspectives. 1. Religious perspective. Many religious traditions have concepts of end times or last days. For example, in Christianity, the Bible speaks of events preceding the return of Jesus Christ, e.g., wars, natural disasters, moral decline, in books like Matthew chapter 24, 2 Timothy chapter 3, and Revelation. B. In Islam, eschatology discusses the day of judgment and signs like the coming of the Mahdi and Dajjal, antichrist-like figure. Last days perspectives. C. Other faiths, like Hinduism and Buddhism, also have cycles of destruction and renewal. Interpretations of these signs vary widely, with some seeing current global events as fulfillment of prophecy and others emphasizing that such signs have appeared throughout history. Last days perspectives. 2. Philosophical perspective. Philosophers might frame the last days concept as a metaphor for existential concerns about humanity's future, morality, and ultimate purpose. Existentialists, for instance, emphasize living authentically despite uncertainty about the end of the world. Last days perspectives. 3. Scientific perspective. From a scientific standpoint, concerns about the end often revolve around existential threats, such as A. Climate change and environmental degradation. B. Nuclear war. C. Pandemics or global health crises. D. Potential asteroid impacts or cosmic events. E. The far-off eventual demise of the sun. While these scenarios are concerning, scientists often emphasize that solutions and mitigation strategies exist if humanity acts collectively. Last days perspectives. 4. Sociopolitical perspective. Global instability, including wars, economic crises, social inequality, and technological risks, e.g., AI misuse, can create a sense of living in apocalyptic times. However, history shows that humanity has endured and overcome many crises that felt like the end of days at the time. Last days perspectives. Balancing perspectives. Whether or not we are in the last days often depends on one's worldview. Some take these times as a call to spiritual or ethical reflection, while others focus on actionable solutions to global challenges. If you're seeking clarity or hope, consider reflecting on your values, engaging in constructive actions, or exploring spiritual and philosophical teachings that resonate with you. Are we living in the end times? The question of whether we are living in the end times is a profound one that depends heavily on your worldview, religious or philosophical beliefs, and interpretation of global events. End times perspectives. 1. Religious perspectives. A. In Christianity, the end times refer to a period preceding the second coming of Christ, often associated with events described in books like Revelation, Daniel, and Matthew chapter 24. Some believe signs like wars, natural disasters, and moral decline signal this. End times perspectives. B. Islam has its own concept of the end times, involving the arrival of figures like the Mahdi and Isa, Jesus, and major trials and tribulations. C. Many other religions have eschatological narratives, such as the Hindu Kali Yuga or Norse mythology's Ragnarok. End times perspectives. 2. Secular perspectives. From an environmental standpoint, concerns about climate change, biodiversity loss, and resource depletion are often framed as existential threats to humanity's survival. Advances in technology, like artificial intelligence or bioweapons, could also be seen as potential triggers for catastrophic global events. 3. Sociopolitical perspectives. Some see the polarization, conflicts, and instability in modern societies as indicative of a significant and possibly destructive turning point in history. End times perspectives. Historical context. Throughout history, people have often interpreted their times as the end times, due to wars, plagues, or social upheaval. For example, the Black Death in the 14th century led many to believe the world was ending. World War II, with its unprecedented scale of destruction, caused similar fears. End times perspectives. A balanced view. While the world faces serious challenges, humanity has also shown resilience and an ability to adapt and overcome crises. Many signs of progress, such as medical advancements, global cooperation, and technological innovation, suggest that while the challenges are daunting, they are not necessarily apocalyptic. End times perspectives. Ultimately, whether we are living in the end times may depend on your interpretation of the evidence and how you choose to view humanity's trajectory. Would you like to explore this from a particular angle, religious, scientific, or philosophical? Last days and end times, pros and cons. When discussing the last days or end times, it's typically in a religious, philosophical, or eschatological context. These terms often refer to prophetic or apocalyptic periods in history or belief systems. Below is a balanced exploration of the pros and cons associated with these concepts, particularly in their influence on individuals, societies, and cultures. Pros. 1. Spiritual awakening and moral reflection. Encourages people to reflect on their lives, values, and actions. Promotes ethical behavior and accountability, as individuals may strive to live righteously in anticipation of judgment. 2. Community and solidarity. Shared beliefs about the end times can foster community and unity among like-minded individuals. Strengthens collective faith and mutual support during times of crisis. Pros. 3. Motivation for change. The urgency of last days narratives can motivate individuals or societies to address pressing issues such as environmental degradation, social injustice, or spiritual decline. 4. Literary and artistic inspiration. Apocalyptic themes inspire compelling literature, art, and film, enriching cultural expression and creativity. Pros. 5. Perspective on life. Offers a broader, cosmic perspective that life on Earth is temporary and part of a grander narrative. Can provide comfort and hope in the belief of divine intervention or a better world to come. Cons. 1. Fear and anxiety. Predictions of doom can lead to widespread fear, anxiety, and hopelessness, especially if misinterpreted or sensationalized. May cause mental health issues in susceptible individuals. 2. Complacency or fatalism. Belief that the world is ending soon can lead to apathy, discouraging long-term planning or efforts to improve society. Why bother? Mindset regarding environmental, social, or political issues. Cons. 3. Exploitation. Some individuals or groups exploit end times narratives for personal or financial gain, leading to manipulation and harm. Cults or movements may arise with harmful practices or extreme ideologies. 4. Divisiveness. Differing interpretations of last days prophecies can create conflict within and between religious or philosophical groups. May polarize societies or communities instead of uniting them. Cons. 5. Neglect of present realities. Overemphasis on apocalyptic events can distract from addressing immediate, tangible problems in the world. Focusing on the afterlife or divine resolution may reduce efforts to foster peace, justice, or sustainability in the here and now. Summary. The concepts of the last days and end times are powerful and multifaceted, influencing thought and behavior in profound ways. While they offer opportunities for spiritual growth and cultural expression, they also pose risks of fear, exploitation, and societal neglect. Their impact largely depends on how they are understood, communicated, and acted upon. Subscribe, share, like, hit that notification bell for more information. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your climate change friends and associates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell for more information on Jesus and climate change every day, week, month, and year. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the current information. Thank you for watching.